Our modest white rental van was packed with camera gear and a brand new Honda Magna. We stopped to visit Fox Racing, met Elvis, and wound that place right up. An eccentric band of motorcycle couriers showed us fearless lane splitting in the city, all topped off with a Golden Gate drive-by. We told the boss we were working. He fell for it.
I'm need to get stupid. Contagious. Rob bass. So I tell my friends I'm going on this killer road trip for work with MW2, and they go, oh man, you get the most bitching job in the world. You get to do the coolest stuff, go everywhere. Little do they know, that right now we're driving up to the Bay Area, 6-7 hours in this accursed van. This is the bad part of our job. We don't have like Dan Cortez and a little, you know, like in a 2-2 driving for us. There's a bad part and there's a good job. The good job is right behind me. Check that out. Huh? Look what Honda gave us. They gave us this cool bike. I'm gonna get to ride it. I get to ride that bike all around the Bay Area, waving to all the girls like I'm on my tractor at home. Waving from the tractor to all the girls. Riding rock and rollin' around the world. Oh, Rob bass. But that's it, you know. We supposedly have the coolest jobs in the world. It's pretty cool. It's better than working. Oh, hands on the wheel.
MW2 is brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
What's happening?
Oh, not much. How you doing?
Listen, buddy, I'm looking for Fox Racing. You know where it is?
Oh, yeah, I work for Fox.
Let me give you a lift.
I'm late for work. Let's go.
Hop on.
Thank you very much.
How's Priscilla?
Elvis, you're late.
Oh, jeez. I am so late. Oh, hey, Elvis, that's me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta get to work.
Okay, here we are, Fox Racing, Morgan Hill. I'm here with Greg Fox, Pete Fox, the sons, the spawn, the spew of the legendary Geoff Fox. He owns all this crap. They're gonna let me grab some and put it in this cart. C-A-H-T, I get to keep it for free. The rules.
Okay, Jerry, here's the deal. 1 minute. All you can grab. Here's your jersey. Here's your hat.
Thanks.
Hey, Jerry, you got 1 minute. Go.
This is great. Bobby Renard.
What's going on here?
These guys said I could have all this stuff. Your team! The two of them! I'm out of here.
And now a look at the world of racing, MW2 News. All the stars came out in Long Beach, California to see who would be crowned AMA MotoWorld Athlete of the Year. The list of nominees included Ricky Graham, this year's Grand National Champ, capping a great comeback season with 3 #1 plates, including the one from the 883 series, half road race, half dirt track. Kevin Schwantz, who won the most prestigious title of the year, the FIM 500cc World Grand Prix Road Racing Championship, his first title ever. Without a doubt, Jeremy McGrath made the list. He dominated the Supercross track all season long, ran away with the Camel Supercross title, the first rookie in the history of Supercross to take home the #1 plate. Sam Ermolenko, who captured this year's World Speedway crown, he joins Bruce Penhall and 1937 champ Jack Milne as the 3rd American ever to win the title. Mike Kudrowski, who added the 250cc Outdoor Motocross Championship to his resume, he could be the next Jeff Ward, who owns a #1 plate in every motocross class. And finally, Doug Poland, this year's AMA Superbike champ, rounds out our list of nominees. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the envelope, please.
Athlete of the Year is Ricky Graham.
Ricky was awarded a $5,000 check from MotoWorld. Congratulations to Mr. Springfield himself, the AMA MotoWorld Athlete of the Year. Suzuki unveiled its newest bike last month. Here's what the experts had to say.
This bike is very similar to, let's say, a CBR 600 F2, a Katana 600. In other words, it's a do-it-all type of motorcycle.
As far as it looks, I think it's not gaudy looking. It's real clean. I like the red one. I like the blue one too, and they're definitely one of the better looking ones out there. Like I said, I kind of like the simple look myself, and just the clean cut lines, and that's what really appeals to me.
The bike's very nimble, steers quickly, handles beautifully. Feels like it's on rails and the tight, twisty stuff.
It doesn't have clip-ons. It's not uncomfortable to ride. It's a very nice riding position. It's sport-oriented. You should be able to load a tank bag on it and some saddlebags, go for an overnighter, go camping in it, take it on a commute. It should be a very well-rounded motorcycle.
The liquid-cooled motor is extremely smooth. There's little or no vibration. The power delivery is very linear. Very strong mid-range power.
I'm looking forward to having a really good time riding around on a sunny day on some nice twisty roads. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Nobody jumped the gun at the 10th annual Toys for Tots Turkey Run, the race that began with a bang and saw Terry Cunningham with the whole shot. He took it up the left side to avoid the log jam, but crashed big time. So much for taking the high road, TC. Making it up and around the track was like mud wrestling during rush hour traffic, but somehow Terry Cunningham would come back from last in his class to first in the overall and continue to build on an impressive lead. Here's Kawasaki rider Craig Jones, who was running second overall. He somehow lost his shirt along the way, and by the 6th lap said, "Heck with this race, I'm going home." But over the mud pit and through the woods, Cunningham was pursued by Jeff Russell and Team Suzuki's National Dual Sports Coordinator, Mark Hyde. But they just couldn't catch up. Cunningham took the checkered flag with 7 minutes to spare. The traditional award for the Turkey Run champ, what else? A 25-pound live turkey, adding to the day's grand total of 2,000 pounds of frozen turkeys and over 7,000 toys for needy kids throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley.
I think it's the greatest thing on earth to be able to help the children around the world and so that they can enjoy a Christmas that a lot of us just take for granted.
And now we're off to Suches, Georgia, home of the most important race of the year.
Where's Bob Hannah? Where's Dave Sadowski? Where's Dave Despain?
All right. right, maybe it's not as big as we thought, but we sent MW2 producer Ed Couglin to scope out the action, gauge the competition, and be a participant in the 12th annual 50cc Fun Run.
Ben, how's it going, Ed?
All right, how you doing?
Great.
Thanks a lot. I'm here for my, pick out my bike, find out.
Now, Fast Eddie thought his big-time TV connections would impress promoter Ben Cheatwood, but not a chance. He couldn't talk the promoter into anything better than a $49 rental, this Honda MB5. Mind you, that $49 didn't include the helmets and gloves, but for no extra cost. Ed received a lucky rabbit's foot in case he had trouble getting home. His fellow riders in a field 40 strong came from as far as Ohio to take a hearty 90-mile run through the North Georgia mountains, but it didn't take long for this guy to get into the spirit of the race.
The only event where a fat guy finishes first. You know, we had to train all week. We had to swill some frosty beverages and eat some pizza and stuff and try to get ourselves up to the level of competition here.
Well said. The spectators enjoyed an exciting afternoon of race action. Mind you, the speed limit was enforced, and there were a couple of checkpoints where you got your time card punched. That made up for the lack of a scoring system. Now, this race tried to maintain professional standards. Take a look at Roy Jansen. He's the director of professional competition for the AMA. He was having trouble with fifth gear all day. Eddie's rent-a-ride was running smooth. But in the final mile, Jansen would come from behind. Eddie's in trouble. Jansen takes the win, and in all fairness, Jansen deserves to be crowned Grand National Champion.
Galaxy Champion, Mr. Roy Jansen.
Oh man, I thought I was caught by the boss. I gotta take a break. Hey, Big E! Doing menial labor.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Thank you very much.
Hey, what are you eating again?
Oh,
Did you see him? He did that thing with Doug Henry. They were jumping triples, training with the Big E. Are you all right? He's Heimlich! Oh, oh my God! Elvis, are you all right? The king hurled at Fox. Oh my God!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, yes.
In all seriousness, never thought I'd say that in this show. Fox Racing began as a mail-order catalog. It was an offshoot of a small dealership. 1974 was the year, and a young Santa Clara U physics teacher and motocross nut named Geoff Fox had this crazy idea. That crazy idea is now Fox Racing.
We started with basically hard parts. We started with CZs, was our key line. CZs, Makos, Husqvarnas. We sold fiberglass gas tanks, replacement fenders, replacement handlebars, all those things that broke on those old motorcycles, and they broke a lot. So at the beginning, we didn't sell any clothing. The first breakthrough thing actually we did, suspension started developing, and Koni shock absorbers were very important, but they were not rebuildable. So I came out with a rebuild kit for Koni shocks, which was a big success. From there, we started making our own shock absorbers. First, I designed a shock absorber, the red spring shock absorber. Then I got my brother to quit what he was doing and come join me, and he developed the air shocks. Then Mark Burnett was one of the first guys too. I remember first seeing him when he was 16 back on a national in Illinois someplace. And then Mark, we signed Mark up. He came out. I remember we put up a bed in the garage once for him in our house, and he slept out in the garage in the bed. And he also had an eating something the way he ate that now my wife has picked up. He never put any dressing on his salad. He always ate it raw. And that's what my wife does now too, dry, yeah, just plain salad.
You know, we've always prided ourselves being able to spot upcoming talent before anyone else knows about him. You know, we signed Damon Bradshaw when he was 13 years old. We signed Robbie when he was 14 to a 6-year contract. Spotted Doug Henry back in 1989 when he was a privateer Yamaha rider. So that's always been one of the things that makes Fox better than the rest.
My best work? Well, some of the ads, like that RJ Thinker ad that's in the lobby, and I really like that new Doug Henry shot that we did in Connecticut. And let's see, the zebra pants, when those came out, those were big. I really like those. And the new bronze pant I'm pretty happy with, because not too many people were into some of those things right when they started. Yeah, that's actually right when I started doing the design work. Let's see, I think I was 15, and RJ was my favorite rider. So I talked to my dad and said, oh man, we got to have him. We're wearing our stuff, and then I actually went down to Rick Johnson's house when I was 15 years old. I flew down there and I talked to him. I showed him some of the stuff that I'd been working on, and he thought it was a lot older actually. And stayed at his house for a couple of days, and that's like when we really started to become friends. I think he was like 21 or something at the time, 20.
Yeah, in 1992, we got together and decided to put on a Supercross in Acapulco, Mexico. The Mexican market was booming for us at the time, so we brought down Robbie Renard when he was only 15, and Jeff Natasevich, and we held a Supercross down there. Invited a bunch of Mexican riders, and it was a big success. We're planning on doing it again next year.
So, King Pete, what are some of the new stuff you're working on for '94?
Well, most of it's top secret, so I really can't say at this time. But you'll be seeing it, yeah.
Okay, that's it. We had a lot of fun today. I'm here with La Familia Fox, the boys, the dad. I wanted to thank you guys for all the cool stuff. Look at this coat they gave me. Huh?
Skid Row.
You gotta love it. Skid Row. Thanks again, sir.
Just don't skid on the road.
I won't. Junior,
sure.
You guys were great. That shopping spree, I was loving it. Sorry I had to wipe out. This isn't the end of our trip. We're heading up to the Bay Area. We're going to do a lot of other things, because it's MotoWorld2 and we want to break the rules.
Yeah.
Your mother warned us about...
Excuse me, Jerry, I wonder if you could give me a ride back to Graceland. I got to be there before dark.
Graceland bound. Hey, does Priscilla have any sisters or what?
Sure
Does she? Can you hook me up or what?
Thank you very much.
Hop on, babe. Hold me, squeeze me. Hi! Buddies of mine. Okay, we're on the streets of San Francisco now. We're going into this place. It's called Lightning Express. It's a motorcycle courier service. They drive around with legal documents. These guys have really ratty bikes. They ride around psycho like mad dogs, twisting through traffic. We're going to scope it out. This is going to be cool because it's a job that's affiliated with the motorcycling industry in a weird way. The swirling metropolis of San Francisco.
So we have an order-taking room where we have two girls that will take the calls when they come in. They punch them into the computer. It comes out in a little printer in the dispatch room. Then we have a fella for out-of-town dispatch and in-town dispatch for the bicycles. Depending on what the order is, he'll take the tag and then dispatch it to the messenger, and they'll go from there.
They give me a tag to wherever I'm going to go, and like you always hope for like a faraway place, because that way you get more money, or if it's a rush or a round trip, or Superior Court, because then you get waiting time, which means more money, and more money is always good.
Bike messengering is not for the faint-hearted.
Hi, I'm from Lightning, and you guys got a package for me?
Here you go. Would you like some extra cheese with that?
My worst accident was an 8-car pileup on the freeway. 8 cars piled up in front of me. I had nowhere to go. It was commuter traffic. I tried to go around them, but they took me out, and I went down.
What happened?
I just busted my little finger.
It's really important that you watch out. Market Street's just crazy, but it's a great way of making money and having fun and being free and not have to worry about.
And what do you do when you're not messengering?
Paint T-shirts. I'm learning the city. I've been here for like 5 months, and I'm meeting people having a good time.
Oh, absolutely no horseplay. We are complete professionals on all levels. On most levels. On some okay. Horseplay has a lot to do with it.
Rumor has it you were Shirley MacLaine in a former life.
No comment. Being cut off by buses and cab drivers.
Hey, want to go for a ride?
The town is set up for motorbikes. It's just got a great feel.
Just go out and ride, just ride it, you know. Our hearts are in the motorcycle.
Rain sucks. Rain makes you slow down. I don't like to slow down.
It's a daredevil thing to do. Like, you don't want to get hit, but it's fun pissing off all the drivers because I don't think cars should be on the road. I think it should be all motorcycles.
We started the day out by cruising towards the city past famed Candlestick Park, home of the Giants and the 49ers. Stopping at all the red lights, hoping to see the Rice-A-Roni cable car cruise by. Now it's up over the hill, down a Fisherman's Wharf. Fried calamari, sourdough bread, Ghirardelli chocolate. I know you're all getting hungry, because I'm going to a restaurant right now. Sono arrivato. I have arrived. Hey, the MotoWorld2 boat has landed. We're here at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. It's an epicenter for tourists to relieve financial stress from their wallets into the people who own all the shops, because there's a lot of stuff for sale. In the background, if you could feast your eyes upon this, is Alcatraz. Alcatraz, that famed, damp, dark, dungeon-like prison. Fisherman's Wharf, fun, food, crabs, seafood, people spending their money from all around the world. Alcatraz, damp, dark, can't go out, can't play, can't have fun. You gotta stay in your room all day. You don't want to be over there. You want to be here with us, MotoWorld2. Okay, that's Coit Tower up there on the hill, and I'm heading out of the wharf now. I'm going to Lombard Street, a road with more curves than Dolly Parton, Claudia Schiffer, and Ellie Mae combined. Yeah. Now I'm going up here. I'm going to cruise up to the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm heading towards Sausalito, the Marin side. There is an epic view of the city, but you can't look backwards when you're going forwards on a motorcycle. Please, Ed, please, do not tell me I have to stop and help them paint the bridge. They're sandblasting as I speak. I'm going to take a little cruise now down the Pacific Coast Highway. We're headed to Monterey, but I just want to stop here for a second, check out the beach scene, cruise around, take some postcards of the Magna, and then we're back on the bike, going down to Monterey, on my way to the airport to check in at the home office.
MW2 has been brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. And by Suzuki. Right now, your Suzuki dealer has the ride you've been waiting for and the financing to get it.
I'm on hold to Seals Communication Atlanta. Hey, I want to thank Fox Racing. They gave us all the cool stuff. We had a good time. Mirai for the helmet. Honda for that shiny yellow new Magna. That thing ripped. PCH, Elvis, fun. Ed, what's up? What? Can I go to Mexico? Of course I can. What did you think? I went to go home and paint a helmet? Go and get a ticket? Baja 1000. All right. Meet him there? All right. All right, I'll call you from there. Baja 1000. Baja 1000. My life is a living hell. Goodbye. See you next week. Elvis,
yeah.
When you're on the road, did you get a lot of action with the women or what?
Thank you very much.
No, did you?
Of course.
How can I get some?
Elvis was the good.
How can I get some?
You've got to sing to them. You got to come on there. Get right in the face and sing to the ladies. Thank you very much.